Hey guys, welcome to Raja Makes Money. How are all my money makers doing? Hope you guys had a great weekend. I had a busy weekend, had a lot of fun. Did a lot of stuff, got a lot of stuff done, and even today took the dogs for a walk, had a great time, had a lot of fun. It was so nice outside. We finally got this really nice weather. Had, well, beautiful weather last week when we were in Punta Cana, and then came back to like snow and rain, and today back to like 75 degrees. So just a great time, great weather, and had a great time. But we got to start talking about the markets because it is almost that time. Markets are going to be open tomorrow morning, and let's see how they're looking and stuff. Right now, futures are down just a little bit, not too much, but it'll be interesting tomorrow. This week, a lot of earnings, a lot of big earnings. You have Tesla, you have Apple. Apple's going to be the big one that everybody's definitely watching. Well, Tesla too. I mean, thing with Tesla, we know how many cars. They told us, their production, so it'll be interesting. Profits. It'll also be interesting where it stands and how they calculate the Bitcoin profits. That's going to be very, very interesting. Bitcoin right now is, coming down quite a bit, but at the end of the quarter, when they would have done their financials and end of the quarter, Bitcoin was up a lot more than when they bought it. I think if my memory serves me right, I think when Elon Musk did buy the Bitcoin and did all this, it was around 33,000. So even at 49,000, he has a nice profit on Bitcoin, but I don't know how the market is going to treat that and how, for the stock and the earnings. So it's going to be very interesting, to say the least, how it all works out. In other news, Dogecoin has come way down, plummeted from its 43-cent high, almost 50% up, off, but still way up above, the penny it was. Had a huge dip here. It looks like it rallied back a little bit. Same with SafeMoon. SafeMoon still standing around the 0.06. Unfortunately, it doesn't even show you, but it just shows you this huge dip. So, it looks like the thing plummeted to zero. I don't know. I don't even know it comes after 0.001, I guess. I don't know. But it did bounce off of that pretty quickly, but still. You just talk about one that's such a fractional one. Like I said, I guess if you want to play one that people are talking about or into that really has zero value and has the biggest opportunity to go somewhere, this could be the one. I don't know. Maybe for shits and giggles, I'll buy some. But where we're at this week, we got our CCIV in play. Obviously, the other CCIV options that we sold, the puts, expired worthless, so we finally made a little money on that. And we had a nice comeback week, up for, about $800,000 from where we were. So that was a very good sign. And I'm hoping, with some good earnings this week, good news, and stuff going on in the world, and everybody happy. Let's CCIV, let's get this thing. Maybe at the end of this week it'll be $25, and we will have a giant party. But yeah, as you can see, we got over $1.1 million in play right here on the market value still on these options. Then CTYX, hopefully that will continue to come back up some. Jaguar Health has had a nice rally the last couple of days from its lows of 121, got as high as like 175 Friday. IDX, hopefully that one will come up, because like I said, on this one here, I definitely want to be able to sell the sell the options again like we've done. And if you look at it, we'll pull it up. Right now, they're only like 11 cents. So I definitely want to get more. We have 3 weeks left, so we have some time, or 4 weeks left, so we have some time. Actually, interesting enough, because this one only trades, in the monthly options, but for the calls, if we do write the 350, as you can see, like I said, 11 cents. If I try and write 1,800 of them, I probably wouldn't even get filled. I don't know. Even if I got it at 10 cents, it's 18,000 more dollars. It's free cash. But if this thing can go up 20, 30 cents, those, if we could sell these at 20 cents, that would, definitely be a much better deal like we did last time. I think last time we got like 18 cents, 19 cents. So definitely, hopefully they go up. The $3 ones are 21 cents. If it did go up to, like 20, 30 more cents, these may go to 30 cents. That is an option. You could definitely get more money out of it, but then if it does run, you miss out. And they have earnings, I think, on May 16th, or May 12th or 16th is there, somewhere in there. So it'll be interesting, but like I said, we got some different plays. We'll definitely hedge it, make some money, and hopefully it continues to run and comes back up. Kenny and the research team, they had a great week last week. Up $3,900 on Friday, and they're actually, it showed they were up a little bit more. For some reason, there's a fluctuation there's a fluctuation in like I don't know if it's just because there's so many trades and settlements, but when everything settles, but still a great day, $4,000, up over 400%. They've had a strong comeback from a lows of 88,000. So one more day like this, and they could be back in the money. So hopefully the research team has a terrific week. But obviously the big one for us, CCIV, got it back in the 20s after being as low as 1768, 3 days ago. So definitely a nice rally. Hopefully this rally continues. If you look at the charts. Look at the 1 month chart. It's, been up. It's kind of hit the lows, like we said. Like I said, I thought it had a lot of support at, $21 range, 22. Definitely broke right through it, but it's coming back. So hopefully it continues to have that support level, and we'll see this thing go up some. But definitely going to be an exciting week. Like I said, right now, futures are trading a little bit down, a fraction, but it really doesn't matter what they do until the market opens, and it really don't even matter what the futures are doing, because a lot of these stocks aren't really affected by the futures, like CCIV and stuff. So definitely will be exciting. Joshua Reed, hey Scott, hey everyone, what's up, Josh? Good to see you. Somebody says, Alejandro, where can you buy Safe Moon? I have no idea. I would just Google it. Probably on, I think it's BitX, something like that. I think you can probably buy it there, but I am not positive. Up here, Jake says, Alejandro Duran, just look it up. Trust Wallet, BNB Swap Smart Chain, then Swap Smart Chain for Safe Moon. Wow. That's one thing. It's very, very hard to buy all these things. When you want to buy them, you have to do. So it's like pulling teeth to buy them all and stuff. But the Ripples. Jim says, what about Ripple? What about Ripple? Ripple's looking pretty interesting. On Ethereum, it's this thing was up to what 180, 170, 180. Here's the thing. Bitcoin at $50,000 to go to 100, it could do it. You probably have better odds at picking something that's a lot less. Some of these other ones have a greater opportunity to definitely double, triple, or go 10x than Bitcoin right now at $50,000. If Bitcoin goes up 10x this year, and for $500,000, in the world, I don't know. Then nothing in this world is ever going to make sense again to me. But you definitely the smaller coins. They have the greatest risk to go to zero if you don't get out at the right time, but it'll definitely be interesting. Tom says, what's the future of Dogecoin? Like we've said, it's a make-believe coin. The guy who invented the coin said it's worthless. And a lot of these coins are worthless. It's a matter of, if enough people want to believe in a pyramid scam and buy it, it's going to keep going up. And when enough people decide that they don't want to own it, you don't want to be the last guy owning it and hang on to it and stuff. So you just have to be very, very careful with all these and stuff. Nathan says, Raja, do you think Jag will go back above $3 after the SPAC news? Yeah, I'm kicking myself now that I bought those shares, sold them, to average down, and now it started running. But I have faith in it. If it, I may buy in if I see some more momentum and the rally keeps going. But on the original SPAC deal, the thing was as high as $4.30, with people. So I definitely think $3.80 is very achievable if this deal really takes place in June, like they're saying. And obviously there's really no news this week. They had a webcast that I didn't really think talked about much of anything, and the stocks rallied 40 cents from its lows, so 40 or almost 50 cents at one point. So definitely a good rally and stuff. So Zach says, buddy, got me into your channel, new to the market. What do you think of GLXY? Take a look at that one. Not familiar with it, but take a look. GLXY. And tell your buddy, thank you for telling you about us. Galaxy Digital Holdings. Wow. That one got crushed, but we can look at the charts. I don't know anything about the stock, but when you look at the charts, or is this a Mexico currency of Mexico? I don't know. Maybe it's a different symbol. Partner Insurance Global Markets. I don't know anything about this. This one, let's see, a 5-day chart, 1 month chart. Did it just start trading March 24th, maybe? That's weird why there's no 6 month chart here. Your date. 510. 52 week range is 510 to 530. If this is the correct one, I would 100% stay away from it, not because it crashed, but because the volume. Okay, somebody said wrong ticker. Look up on Google. Yeah, I mean the volume is 307 shares. I would definitely never. I would never play this one because these would be tough to get out of. But Mark says look up OCGN. And also, guys, when you have these stocks you want me to look up, happy to look up, give me my opinion. But let me, Kenny and the research team too will give us some opinion. But let me know what we're looking for. If you guys have any information on it, or if you just want me to look on something, I mean, I could just tell you. Looking at this one here, if you look at a 6-month chart, it was a 20-cent stock. It took off, and I think we've looked at this one before. It took off. It really took off. Then it came back down. Looks like it's coming down, and now it looks like it's starting to take off again. If you look at the 1-month chart, so it definitely has been a lot higher. If I based on this and the highs and where it's at, without knowing a lot of news on it, it looks like it's building some momentum, and it could definitely go a little bit higher again. But be careful with these because as fast as they go up is as fast as they can come down. But I will say, 504 million shares traded, and it's up, a little bit. It's off the highs. Based on the day range, obviously the news or whatever spiked it up and the volume was much greater because this thing was 3 points, almost $4 higher at one point. So while it definitely is up for the day, 34 cents. If you look at that range, that's really a bad sign. It means it wasn't really able to hold the the spike. So or there's a lot of people who just own it and are selling it and stuff. So your thoughts on Safe Mars? It's a coin in the sense of volume and stuff. Do you think it'll be good? Like I said, all these coins outside of Bitcoin and some of your top coins, these other coins, this is gonna be a crapshoot. Honestly, here's what I've learned and how people react and stuff in the market. I think what we all have to do is there's certain influencers we all need to follow. If Elon Musk tweets anything about a new cryptocurrency or a new coin or something, just jump on it. Jump all over it. It's probably going to go up in the first 12 hours, and then just sell it as fast as you can once you have a profit, because that is basically, people are just waiting for those tweets and that stuff. They don't know why they're buying these coins. There's nothing backing these coins. It's a complete joke. I mean, like I said, the guy who invented Dogecoin said it's a complete joke. It was a joke. He made it as a joke of memes, and that's how a lot of them are. So, like I said, I think the thing that we've learned here is if something gets enough momentum, you just have to jump on it. Now, interesting, like with the Reddit, community and the Wall Street Bet people, GameStop has still stayed, it's way off the $480 high, but it's still $150. But you look at like Express and BB and some of those other ones, they've all come back to, where they were, or pretty much a lot closer to where they were. At the time. Also, you guys remember AMC? That was another one that ran, $20 from $2. It'll be interesting, how earnings and everything go on these. But a lot of these, like I said, they've run, they've had their days, and you just got to be very, very careful with them because when they ran, there was a lot of money to be made on the upside, but God, he took a bath on the downside with them. So just be very careful. Like I said, a lot of them are just momentum plays and stuff. So Riley hope people don't fear missing out this BTC correction, thinking 47K is the bottom. Really hope people don't fear missing out. Yeah, it'll be interesting. If it does, they've said that they think the bottom should be around 40,000, 3840 to test it. But it'll be interesting. The thing is, it hasn't spiked up. Usually it spikes back and comes back faster. Usually on the weekends, Bitcoin seems to go up and then it goes down after or during the week. So it'll be interesting. You have a lot of money that comes out of Bitcoins going into the market. You'll see on Robinhood, and then you'll have a lot of money come back into Bitcoin, and then it comes out of the market. People only have X amount of money, so it's just a matter of where they're putting that money to use. Christopher says, on your CCIV options, what makes you either close out position early or let it expire? So let me pull that up for you. So, there's a couple of things. Overall, I'm not looking to have the stock put to me right now. I may actually at the end of this week, depending on the price point and what the volatility shows on it. But overall, what I'm looking at is obviously I would buy the stock at these prices. If you take the $20.55 and you add $3.57 to it, or excuse me, okay, so we have the 24. If you take $20.55 minus $24, it has an intrinsic value of basically $3.45. So the premium right now on this is about 13 cents. So by the day on option expiration, depending on what the stock's doing, if this goes up more and gets closer to the strike price, the premium is going to get greater. And that's why last week, if you remember, I rolled them out early because I wanted to take advantage of getting some more money. Then if I would have waited until Friday, I would have got like 3 cents, 5 cents. It would have been pathetic again. So that's why I said, you know what, I'm holding them. I'm into this. I'm holding it. I personally think CCIV, when this deal is done in June, could be $40. And honestly, if I had 300,000 shares and this thing, sitting at 2050, I have 3,200 contracts open right now. If this thing, is $30, I've got 3 million. I make $3 million more dollars on this thing from where it's at right now. This thing goes to $40, I make $6 million. This thing could be a huge home run. This thing's got the momentum. It's got the talk. It's like I said, if I told you could buy Tesla right now at $20.55, where Tesla was 5 years ago, would you want to buy it at $20.55? And here's the thing, it's going to move a lot faster. It's not going to take a couple of years and then it's good to go. These stocks, like I said, the market is trading at a whole different way than it used to be, and stuff. So John says, why are you so intrigued and stuck with CCIV? Like I said, it's not intrigued or stuck. I think it's a great play. I think if you want a stock that can move, 50% up and go from $20 to $30, this is it. Apple's not going to go from $135 to $190 on earnings this week, and it's going to be interesting. This is going to be like I said, a lot of these stocks are doing really well, and then they're just getting crushed in the earnings. After they're having incredible earnings, but they're getting crushed after the fact. After these incredible earnings, especially, and the other thing that's going to hurt Apple. If Apple doesn't give us any outlook of the rest of the year. A lot of the stocks kind of said, you know what, we're having great times, but we're not giving any outlook because, COVID, we don't really know. But if these stocks don't give us any outlook, you're going to see some of these stocks come down, definitely. So, and you got to remember, the markets are, near all-time highs, or S&P is at highs again. Everybody wants to get in. The problem is, where do you, get in? What stock's going to run? And it's tough. There is so many stocks out there to choose from, and just so much stuff going on. So it's just like catching the right stuff. But that's why also, guys, all our Patreon members, don't forget, you get my trades in real time. And of course, Kenny and the research trades in real time on our private Facebook page. And that's where the true money is. They had that one stock this week that went up, they started buying at 4.8 cents and it hit 17, 18 cents. It's just like with Dogecoin, if you would have bought it at, 2 or 3 cents, and then it took off and stuff. So it'll definitely be interesting where this market goes. A lot of different news stuff and different stuff. But put it this way, like with the cryptocurrencies, I'm definitely watching it. And now, look at Bitcoin, just like that. It's now $50,000 from a low of 47,000. The thing can move. So it's starting to bounce back from its lows today. Obviously coming way back. But it'll be interesting. I'm not a buyer at $50,000, but definitely Bitcoin. If it comes down in the low 40s again, I would definitely jump on it for that bounce. To me, to buy a couple of coins and, bounces a couple of $1,000, it's not going to be that big. And, it has a greater opportunity if it goes down a couple of $1,000, you lose more. So, like I said, I did Dogecoin a few times, had a couple of winners on it. Now I'm stuck at, bought some at 41 cents, because everybody said the big 420 rally and nothing ever happened and stuff. So, definitely be interested. Corey says VGX. VGX. Some cryptocurrency. VGX. Don't know anything about this one. Looks like it's having a good time. Let's see. 12 cents to $7. So it's right there in the middle. Don't know anything about this one, but if you bought it at 12 cents, you're definitely doing good at $3. So Nathan says, APP long call option in sight. Would you look closer on the? You're talking about Apple or APP? Oh, for AppLovin. Long call option in sight. Would you look closer on it? I don't know. Honestly, are the options even available yet on it? Because it just went public last week. I haven't even looked. Take a look. I think they're going to have some great earnings. I mean, the company's growth's been incredible. Apps are doing well. Yeah, so I haven't even looked at the pricing. So it's a monthly one, but let's see here. I think they have earnings in a couple of weeks. So I think they're going to have blowout earnings. I mean, if you look at what they've shown and what they said, they're doing and stuff. But it'll definitely be interesting. It's actually kind of pricey for the stock, but I mean, the thing's moved. Could definitely move. I would probably, on this one, I'd probably come out further because it's really not that much expensive. You could buy yourself an extra month for $2 on like the 60, and then maybe sell the 65 or something against it. So you have 5 points of upside potential, but you can get $1, if you get $1.50 back early, that would be one. Or, even if you went out even further, $60. Yeah, it basically goes up about $2 every $4.90, $5.90. So it goes up about $2 every couple of months. Or you can come out here and buy a Leap. It's not bad. Maybe buy the $70 strike for $4.70. I think, like I said, I think this company is going to do. It's going to do really well. I think it has great potential. They have huge earnings, and should be good. Looks like a good solid one. So look closer or longer. Yeah, like I said, I think if you do the on a longer option, I think this 70 actually at 470 isn't bad. I mean, 209 days. If this stock's not above $70, way above this by November, I would be amazed. I mean, this company, like I said, their numbers are strong. Their earnings, their growth. I mean, this thing was, $1 billion company a couple of years ago, 1.4 billion valuation, and now, 24 billion. What's the stock price now? It's, like around 21 billion. But yeah, I definitely think has a lot of potential. Rupan says, at Raja, NEO should have an interesting week, and LPX, Louisiana Pacific Lumber, just keeps chugging along. Yeah, NEO will definitely be interesting to watch. And all the EV stocks, hopefully they all keep coming, and running and stuff. But I mean, this thing, this stock got way up there. It's been way down. But, hopefully, like I said, this is why I like CCIV. If you like NEOs and some of these, and look at how they've run, in the last year, CCIV, when it goes, the name change, I definitely think that this one has the same opportunity or even more upside because it's much more popular than NEO. I can tell you that. CCIV is going to be. But what was the other one? Lumber company, LPX, Louisiana Lumber. And yeah, wow, this one's had a great one. This one looks like one to jump on and keep buying. Looks like it's near its highs. We think shareholders may hesitate to increase Louisiana Pacific Corporation to see what comes in. Yeah, definitely. This one's definitely having a good one. So looks like you had some good picks there. Corey says VGX will skyrocket when it goes international. The spike at the end of January was when everyone found out about crypto. All right, yeah, like I said, that one I'm just not familiar with, but hopefully it does well. I mean, look at this. Since I started talking about Bitcoin when we started this whole show, I mean, it's up $3,000 now. When we started, it was like 48,000. So it's definitely running and stuff. But it's going to be an exciting week. You got a lot of big earnings coming up this week, and that's going to definitely move the market. And also, like I said, make sure you guys are checking out Kenny and the research team's picks. They had an incredible day, almost $4,000 on Friday, making a huge comeback. And like I said, he has that one that went from 4 cents to 17, 18 cents. I can't think of the name of it, but hold on, let me see. What was the name of that one? Can't think of the name of it. I thought it had an L or something. LV. Let me see here. So bad with remembering names and stuff. But yeah, I mean, definitely want to watch those ones that can move, because when they move, they move. That's for sure. I will find it here for you guys. Let's see. Oh yeah, this was the one. Good Vibration Shoe Company, GVSI. So yeah, this is the one, guys, from Kenny and the research team. I mean, this thing, they think this one could go even higher. So I mean, this thing is just going. I don't know. It's the first time I've ever seen a shoe company just blow up like that. So Mitchell Pilot, $5 super chat. Don't worry, y'all. Mitchell has just arrived. Yeehaw! We wonder where you were. So. Nathan says, trading boot camp in Punta Cana with the Raja. Thanks for the thoughts. Very welcome. So, Steve Miller says, Jag. Yeah, hopefully this Jag keeps going. Just need this deal done. Get this thing going. But, hey guys, thank you so much for joining us for Raja Makes Money Sunday Update Edition. See what the markets are doing. And, definitely look at it, guys. See here, the pre-market still down a little bit, not much. Like I said, fractions. Like it sold out says they must be selling insoles. They must be, a lot of them. I really want to know. Maybe it's the same guys who own that deli in New Jersey that was worth $100 million that did $35,000 and was closed during COVID. I don't know. Now they own another property or another stock or something. A pretty funny story. If you guys haven't seen it, you should definitely check out that whole story about the deli and everything. It was really interesting. But hey, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Let's hope we can see that chicken a lot this week. Wishing best of luck to all of you guys, all my moneymakers in the market this week, and especially to myself. Let's hope for a good week on CCIV, IDX, and Jaguar, and CTYX, and of course Kenny and the research team. Wishing them the best of luck. Hopefully they have a nice, solid comeback week as well. And let's get this party started tomorrow. Regular time, we will have our update show, and let's look for some big booms in the market. But best of luck to you guys, and I'll see everybody tomorrow afternoon. Take care and enjoy